Happy morning to all. I'm Rani Ojesti from grade 7. Now I'm going to read Crazy Professor reading. Let's start. Silent reading. Loud reading. Childhood. Being an only child, I like playing myself, but I like to have my mother always near me so that I could see her. One evening, she had a visitor, an aunt returning from Paris, who had bought a beautifully embroidered dress for me. Mother returned it with a smile, saying that we now wore only khadi. Example, handspun and hand-woven materials. The visitor could not understand this. Looking at my mother's clothes, the only khadi you could get the skin was very thick and rough. She could see that whatever her skin had rubbed against the sari, it would have become sore and red. She cried out, I think you have gone mad. You are of course grown up. And if you can't be ill, I suppose that is your business, but you should not make child suffer. And it of her that have bought us this gift. Come here, Indu, called my mother. And it has bought a beautiful foreign frock. It was very pretty, and you can wear it if you like. But first think of the big fire where we burnt our foreign things. Would you like to wear this pretty frock? Think when the rest of us wearing the curry, my eyes shone. I looked at the dress. I wanted it very much. I held out a small hand to touch the dress, but even before my hand reached it, I found myself saying, "Take it away. I can't wear it." But why not? Don't you like nice things? The visitor said, I do, but I repeated all that I had heard the elder say. Then she said, All right, Miss Saint, how is it that you have a foreign doll? It was almost like a joke. She did not mean to be unkind. Grown ups so often look upon children as playthings. They do not understand the feelings of children. I was fond of the doll. I could not think of it, of indeed anything, as lifeless. The doll was my friend, my child, for days on end. Or was it weeks? I keep think over what my aunt has said, and I troubled. I loved the doll very much dearly and was also proud to have such a lovely thing. But then there was a I thought my duty towards my country. I found it difficult to eat my food and sleep only because I was tired. My mother thought I was falling ill, and so I was at last the decision was made. With shaking hands, I took up the doll on the roof terrace and set fire to her. Then the tears came as they could never stop, and for some days I was ill with temperature. To this day, I hate striking a match. Loud reading with action. Childhood. Being a childhood, I like to play myself, but I like to have my mother near me. One evening, a visitor came to our house. She bought a beautiful embarrassed dress for us. Mother returned it with a smile, saying, Now we wear only carry. For example, handspun and hand-woven materials. The visitor could not understand that. Look at my mother's clothes. It was only khadi. It was very thick and rough. She could wear, the skin will rub. It become sore and reddish. Cried out, I gone mad. You of course grown up. You should be want to be ill. Suppose that is your business. But you should not make the child suffer in this. I have bought a gift for you. Come here, Indu, my mother called. And I have bought you a foreign frock. It was very pretty. If you can wear it if you like. But first thing, you will think about the big fire where burnt the foreign things says. Would you like to wear this pretty frock when dressed of wearing the curry? My eyes shone while I seen the dress. I want it very much. My small hand touched going to the dress, but even my hand reached it. I found myself taking it away. I shan't wear it. But why not? Don't you like these things? As the visitor said. I do, but I repeated all that I heard the elder say. Then she said, "All right, Mr. Singh. How is that you made a foreign doll?" It was almost like a joke. She did not mean to be unkind. Grown ups so often the upon child playthings, they should not understand the feelings of children. I was fond of the doll. I could not think of it, but indeed, all thing as lifeless. The doll was my friend, my childhood. For a days or for a weeks, I kept thinking over the ant side, and I was troubled for it. I loved doll very much, yearly. I was very proud and lovely thing, but then there was a thought my duty was very in a country. I found myself difficult to eat my food. I slept only because I was tired. My mother thought that I was falling with ill. So I was at the last decision made. With the shaking my hands, took up the doll from the roof terrace and set fire to her. Then the tears came. If you they could never stop for some days. Loud reading with action and expressions. Childhood. Being in childhood, I like playing myself, but I like my mother to be with myself. I could see her one evening. A visitor came to our house, an auntie returning from Paris, who had bought a beautiful and embarrassed dress for us. But my mother returned it with a smile. She will wear only the khadi. See my mother's dress. It was only the khadi. For example, the hand-worn dress and hand-spun dress. The visitor cannot understand it. Look at my mother. She had a rubbed and thick skin in her body. Or you think you are a mad? You think of course you are be ill. You should not. It is your business, but you should not make your child suffer in this. I bought a gift for you. Come here, Indu. My mother called, but if you want, you can wear the pretty dress bought by your aunt. But you think first your you first big fire in the foreign things as first I like the dress very much, but I need the dress. But when my hand going to touch the dress, it was very shown. But my mind told that you should not touch it and it is not for you, like that. But you should not, why you should not take that? My aunt asked it. The visitor said I should not. And I repeated here very more. The elder said that the all right, Mr. Saint, but the foreign doll, it was like a joke. She did not be unkind. Grown ups so often look upon the